I have this video I want to show you because I want to talk about something. Okay, so look, I feel like a lot of girls have the wrong expectations when it comes to their hair care. You know, you can go get all the products that the other girl got. You could try to do the same style she did and you don't get the same results. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that, and I'm going to give you two. All right. So the first reason is your hair is not the same density, texture, type, and that's why it's not working out. And it has to do with length too, okay? But the second reason is because your hair isn't trained. See, it takes a lot of training when it comes to the hair for our hair to look a certain way. I mean, think about it. When you train for you to get that six pack, you know, I ain't saying a six pack in years, but that's not the point here. But when you want a six pack, you got to train your body to get it. You can't just do 20 sit-ups and think it's going to appear. Well, it's like your hair. When you want your hair to stretch more, you wear it in more stretch styles so that it no longer gets that really tight curl. The same goes for when you want your hair to look like this other girl's hair. Even if y'all density, texture, type, and length is the same, you have to train your hair to do what her hair does. I hope that's making sense. Well, anyway, if it don't, you'll know what I'm talking about when we watch this video.
I haven't cut it in a long time. I think the last time I cut it was like 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
Because my grandmother, I grew up in a white family, so my grandmother didn't know how to take care of my hair, and so I had to learn myself, but growing up it was really hard.
Yeah.
So I had really matted hair, and she went and took me to someone and they hacked it all off, and it looked horrible, and I've never forgiven her for it.
You're like, nope, never
so
again.
I'm really hesitant to go to people to get my hair done, because I, like, if they mess it up, I'll actually cry.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. So cut wise, what are we thinking that we want to do?
The dead ends, and then I was wondering if you could like loosen the curls a little bit,
like loosen
or
them
like
up?
define them more.
This is the part in the video where I felt like she had unrealistic expectations. But keep watching and then we'll discuss.
Depends on the curl pattern. So like there's different styling techniques to make them appear differently, right? We can definitely work on getting more definition. That's a whole styling thing for sure.
Thank you. Maybe make it like, I was wanting it to like part more down the middle so it's lower.
Okay, like you like it a little more parted?
Yeah, because it kind of just sticks up in the middle.
Uh-huh. So right now, so naturally your hair is very tight coils, right? Yeah. And so when it comes to like the different curl type is how the hair grows out of the head. Your curl pattern, it grows and it's immediately curly. Yeah. And it's gonna grow straight up. Yeah. That naturally just is how your hair grows. Naturally, your hair's gonna wanna do that, right? Yeah. So that's definitely gonna be a styling thing, but we can definitely try.
I took a shower this morning and brushed it out the best I could.
I love it. That's perfect. So we're thinking of just like cleaning everything up. Yeah. Shaping it a little bit. Yeah. Do you ever wear it like bangs?
I haven't, but it's because my bangs don't stay. So
okay.
I've tried to do that, it just doesn't work out.
So are we wanting to do that?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, let me just pause for a second and give a shout out to the stylist because she's doing a wonderful job at explaining everything that this client needs to know. The only thing I wanted to do was add my 2 cents to say I would not have suggested bangs because you can tell the young lady does not know how to manage her hair. She's saying it by saying, I tried to brush my hair as best I could. She grew up around a bunch of white women. She's only seen them do their hair. So she doesn't know how to manage hers. And it has nothing to do with color or race. Let me be clear, because there are black women who do not know how to manage their natural hair either. The other thing is, if you're a client and you don't know how to manage something, don't opt to get it. Even if you want it, but you know you can't manage it once you get home, just opt against it. No, I'm not going to do the bangs until I learn how to work with the rest of my hair. And then later, I probably can manage some bangs. That's my 2 cents. But let's keep watching.
You want to do the bangs. So do we like the idea of wearing it more, like if we're going to do the bangs, do we like the idea of wearing it more like froed? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then if we want to, we can, you know, separate it and do it to the side, but we mostly like it just kind of nice and rounded and froed out in the front. Yeah. Okay, that sounds perfect. So we're gonna do things a little bit backwards today, but then it will ensure that we get the right shape and the right cut for your hair. So we're gonna wash and style you first, and then we will do our cut afterwards so we can see exactly where your curls sit, where they want to lay, and we'll bring these forward, see how they curl up. and then we can trim them according to like how your hair curls up.
All right.
The ending of the video made me feel like she didn't like her hair, but I'm not sure. It's just a clip. I'm just spying with my little eye, child. So I would say this. I think maybe if she wanted more volume, you could let the frizz naturally set in, because your hair is naturally going to get frizzed the longer you wear your hair out in those wash and go styles, and that will give you some volume. You could also blow dry the roots of your hair and pull it up, which will give volume, or you could just do it with a comb if you don't want to add heat to your hair, and that will make your hair look a little bigger. I'm just assuming that's what she was going for. I know she said she wanted looser curls. I'm not sure how loose. And I feel like the style that she was actually going for before the bangs became a conversation was this right here. She just wanted that part in the middle that, you know how the girls have their hair just, yeah, but it's really, really thick. That's the first thing I imagined in my mind when I was listening to the conversation, but I could be wrong, okay? I want to know your thoughts on what do you think she felt about her hair, and what could have been done differently. For me personally, I told you I had to get more volume, but the other things that could have taken place was using chocolate coconut curling cream by Korzen hair. It moisturizes and it defines your curls, and also using the foam mousse, which helps maintain that frizz if frizz is not something that you're looking for. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to keep it cute and healthy.